Morning guys, Namaste. Maverick Veteran here to support the Gurkhas today. They're going to march from Trafalgar Square down to Parliament Square, turn around, come back to the cenotaph, pay their respects, then back up to Trafalgar Square and then disperse. It's all about Gurkha rights. Little bit of history. Back in 1814 to 1816, there was a war between the British East India Company and the Gurkha, which later became Gurkha Kingdom, which is based in the subcontinent of India. Now, that was basically over land disputes and borders, so nothing new, nothing's changed. That battle was won by the British. We had great amounts of firepower. The Gurkhas had the kukri, their famous curved-bladed knife. Now, at the end of that war, a treaty was signed, and the British saw that the Gurkha people had great tenacity and fortitude and would fight to the death and would make an absolutely fantastic ally. So they were quickly seconded into what was to become the British Army and later the Indian Army. And they've served us well ever since. There's been Gurkha contingent in every war we fought since 1816. And here we are, it's a sad fact of life. In the year 2019, some 200 plus years later, they still haven't got the rights that they deserve. If they joined after a certain date, they get housing, passports, etc. If they joined before a certain date, they haven't got housing rights, no right to the benefit system, no right to passports, basically no nothing. So once again, it's a fighting force within the British Army that's been completely tossed to one side and forgotten about. Well, we're not forgetting about them today. Very shortly I'll turn the camera around so you can have a look at the vast turnout that's here today, and then we'll follow the march through down to Parliament Square and back. I'll turn you around now.
See you.
Hello brother, how are you?
Yeah,
Great to see you.
Good, yeah.
Thanks for coming.
No problem.
Thanks for coming, mate.
And you?
Let's catch you in the old
What do you
field.
think of the turnout?
Evidence that you are here.
Hello.
Right, how are you? Yeah, I'm wonderful. How are you, sweet?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Good. Great turnout.
Yeah, about 3,000 of them in there. You
Yeah.
need it. You need it.
I'm really pleased. Really, really pleased. Namaste, sir.
Namaste. How are you?
Very good to see you.
Me, Sam.
Big day today.
Yes.
See what we can get. See what we can achieve. Make some noise outside Parliament. Top man.
So I looked at Chris, he said, "What's that name?" Hey, put that down, boy, and I'll take your photograph.
Sorry about that, guys. Media blackout there for a photo. Smile, gentlemen. Namaste.
Namaste.
Smile. How is everybody?
Smile. We are so nice. Everybody ready. Thank you very much.
Stay dry for us.
Yeah.
See if we can wake this government up. See if we can get what you deserve. Yes? That's what it's all about.
We don't waiting the medal for it. But he had 1 or 3 medals.
Yeah, where have you left all your medals? Indoors with your knives, your cookeries?
Today is no medal. I throw. I never.
If you bring one of those out, I'm running that way. Is that all right? I've seen what you boys can do with those. I've had one of your Gurkha curries.
I throw them in the
Lovely speaking to you both. All 4 of you, I should say. Can't count them. So there they are, there's just a little selection of them. Very, very proud people. Proud to be part of the British Army. And now they just want to go that extra inch to get a British nationality that goes with it. They're from originally the Gurkha Kingdom, as I said, but that's now known as the Republic of Nepal, which is still down there in the Indian subcontinent. Very, very loyal. Very, very loyal. Many people that serve with the Gurkhas would say they would rather have 10 Gurkhas by their side than a battalion of standard British Army soldiers. And I can understand that, because they will just fight and fight and fight and never ever give up. Speak to you again soon. Love you lots. Hi guys, Maverick Veteran again. Gurkha 2. I'm just getting briefed, sorry my love, just getting briefed now on order of events, if you like, for the next phase of the Gurkha march. I'm going to turn you around now so you can see the turnout, cracking turnout. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, sir. Once again, I would like to take a photograph with you.
Photo. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your loyalty. Honestly, guys, no one more loyal than a Gurkha soldier or a Gurkha veteran. Hello, my love. Namaste. Good to see you. Are you well? Yeah, RCT, Royal Corps of Transport, and then
How long ago?
Airborne Support. 1987 that was. Yeah, it was like a lifetime ago. I only did it because I was driving, so I was a handbag at the time. I was driving somebody who was a para. He was a para and he wanted to drive it. Worthy of note that these people here, when they were young and growing up in Nepal, their forefathers had fought for the British Army, and there are many VC winners that are Gurkha, and it's a feather in the cap, a certain amount of kudos, if you like, if a young one growing up goes to join the British Army and gets accepted. Now, they normally walk for about 2 weeks to get to a selection centre, and if they pass, they walk 2 weeks back home, give the good news. If they don't pass that selection, quite often they don't go back home again, because it brings shame upon the family and upon the village. So a massive amount of kudos and pride goes to a Gurkha when he's accepted as part of the British Army, and they will do absolutely anything for this country. And for many of those years that they were fighting for us, they didn't use firearms like we do. They didn't shoot the enemy from a distance. They went in for all quick, clean, close-up kills using that famous cookery. And that has got to be one of the scariest things I can imagine. So hats off to them. I'm going to stick with them now until we march down Whitehall into Parliament Square, back up to the cenotaph, pay respects at the cenotaph to the Gurkha fallen, and then back up onto Trafalgar Square. What is happening on this date? Is there a meeting on that date? Right guys, worthy of note, on the 1st of July, which isn't too far away, it's only 2 months, need to form a dialogue committee immediately and see what we can sort out, get these equal pension rights, equal British citizen rights, housing, benefits, health system, everything else that goes with it. That's what we need, isn't it? Because you deserve it. Because you fought for our country. And my hat goes off to you, sir. Namaste.
Namaste. Nice to meet you.
Well, also lovely to meet you. I mean that. An honour. An honour. True fighting man. As I said earlier, these Gurkha soldiers have fought in just about every war by our sides. And if I can catch up with this gentleman here that's running away. Namaste, sir.
Oh, namaste, namaste, namaste.
And here we go, look. Chest full of medals.
Thank you so much.
HM Armed Forces Veteran.
Oh, thank you.
Bags of pride.
Yeah.
And I thank you for your service, sir.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Great people. Modest people. And when you think the English language isn't their native tongue, and only the privileged few get to learn English, so the rest actually do their 22-year career, and that's what they have to do. They can't sign up for 3 years, 6 years, 9 years, 12 years, 22 years like I did. They have to sign up for the full 22 if they're going to do it. And that's quite a daunting thought when they're perhaps only 16, 17 at the time. And many of them go through that entire career speaking only Gurkhali, which is their native tongue. So all the training courses, all the training they go through is taught normally in the English language. So that itself brings massive challenges to them. But somehow they overcome it. And as I've said earlier, something kicked off this afternoon and I had to go loud. I'd rather have 10 of these by my side than a battalion of English soldiers, because these are a class of their own. Absolutely brilliant. There they are, look, the crossed cookeries. That very famous feared. Hello, darling, how are you? Oh, you're joking. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, those cookeries, the feared fighting knives, close combat. And they use them for everything. Cooking, chopping wood, and ultimately killing. And they're pretty damn good at that. Here's the boys, look.
Hi, Ty.
I'm outside.
Yeah, Bav. I'm sort of a different. It's just come off exercise, look.
RAF.
Yes, yeah.
RAF, look, Grenadier Guards.
Yeah, thank you.
Bumping into everybody today.
I'm propping the RAF.
Here he is, look.
Yeah.
Come on in.
You get in there, sir.
No, not my shoes, you're not, no. No. You're not taking pictures of my shoes.
Come on in, sir, come on in. You need it.
Thank you, sir. Okay.
My charge.
Thank you. Sorry, who's in charge of the bikes? Did you say London?
I can't remember. I don't think it's been divided up yet.
Has it not?
Rolling Thunder are obviously running with it, but I don't think they've decided and said who's going to London, etc.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
But there are people. Bristol's doing one as well now.
I think Nicky's doing one in Hull, isn't she?
Southampton's got a minor one going on. Southampton's got a little minor one. Born in the 60s and expect me stood in Trafalgar Square in 2019 with a phone in the air.
This is all good. Get equal rights for the Gurkhas, equal pension rights. I'm not sure what this is. Where have you seen that?
Tripartite agreement, sorry.
I don't know. That's my honest answer on that.
The 1947 tripartite agreement
You'd have to speak to the
Has to be stated today as well that the DFLA, the Democratic Football Lads Alliance, have pulled all the stops out again today. They've turned up in large numbers. They've created banners. They support the Gurkhas through thick and thin, just as they support the other British veterans through thick and thin. The DFLA are good people and don't believe anything to the contrary, because there's more, if you like, honour amongst the DFLA than there is all those left-wing movements put together. Long live the DFLA, together we are stronger. Right, we should be stepping off in a minute.
Hello.
Hello, my friend.
Nice to meet you. Namaste. Nice
Good to see you. Are you well?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
You ready for a walk?
Yes. Why not?
Will I be able to keep up? Probably not.
मेडलवालाहरु लाउनु पर्यो
When we walk up there, it's very narrow.
तपाईहरु अगाडि आदै आउनुस् अगाडि आउनुस्
You want a bit of a gap.
तपाईहरु अगाडिको अझै अगाडि हजुर
It could be said, if you wanted to sum this up with the Gurkhas, is that in the past and present they face an equal danger but receive a very unequal benefit of being in the British Army. And I'll say it again, I think it's a complete disgrace.
ओके ल अरु मेडल वाला पैसा पछाडी
There's the boss man there, look. Yeah, I know it does. That's because I turned the mirroring around when I was on. People complain my cap badge is above the right eye. So now I've turned it round for live view. Everything's gone back to front. Hello.
Hi.
This is the heritage wardens now complaining because we're spending too long on Trafalgar Square. Well, I've bugger all to do with them. This is all booked. It's our square, it doesn't belong to anybody else. We'll stay on it for as long as we want. That's them gone with their tail between their legs.
You're wearing the wrong boots, mate.
Yeah, I know, mate, but the only ones that are comfortable enough to walk around in. They're not even issued. I have to go and buy them. If you want comfy gear, you have to buy it, don't you?
Yeah.
Take it off him, will you put it in your bag?
You don't know where he's at.
Down the law, turn around saying you've got to leave now, we want you out of here now. Hold on, it's all been squared in place, we'll leave 1:30. That's it. That's what was happening. But she said, no, I want you out of here by 1. No, it's all been sorted. I thought, you know, because they got 5,000 the unwashed coming, right? But we'll be out of here, buddy. We'll be out of here, buddy. Just a load of grief, you know?
Unnecessary.
It was her attitude. It was her attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't called for.
Well, they went with their tail
So I
between
just
their legs.
explained to her, it's been sorted with the police for 1:30, we'll march. They told us they'd like us out of here by 2:30, we'll be gone.
We'll be well done.
Because the next march comes in at 3 o'clock. All sorted.
Panic for nothing.
It was her attitude, you know.
Unnecessary. Right guys, I'm going to love you and leave you for a couple of minutes and plug this into a juice pack, and then when they step off we'll get some more live footage of this Gurkha equal rights protest. Nice and peaceful. Speak soon. This call sign is out.
It's the first time the Queen has visited this regiment since 1987. Today she met recruits and commissioned 3 new officers, symbolically returning their swords. Sapper Bal Budamagar was the 5,000th Queen's Gurkha engineer. Titled Best Recruit, he got to meet his Colonel-in-Chief.
Queen says that you are the 5,000 recruit. Then I am also the best recruit of my training party. So she congratulated me and I'm very happy.
He was one of 20 recruits being attested. After a year's training, it's what defines them as being part of the British Army. they touch the Union flag. It's a sort of graduation to becoming a full soldier. The Queen is Colonel-in-Chief of this regiment, which has been based here in Maidstone for 52 years. In that time, it's taken part in every conflict involving the army, from the Falklands to Afghanistan today. The Queen's visit also marked a change in role for the engineers. Until now, they've been involved in construction and reconstruction, building schools, roads and patrol bases. From this month, they've become a search regiment, checking for bombs, and they demonstrated their new training for the Queen.
She asked about what we'll be doing next, and I think she follows the news as well, and she asked me about one of the devices that we put here on the display, and she was saying the Taliban are getting clever and they are changing their tactics using new devices. So I was very pleased to know that Queen knows that as well.
With the formal parade over, the Queen met soldiers injured in Afghanistan. She was also presented with flowers and garlands from some of the regiment's children.
It's a significant honour. The amount of work that's gone into this is significant, and it's not just about the shiny soldiers at the very vanguard of the parade today. It's all of the staff, the men and women sat behind this, the contractors on camp, the food, the catering, and the families. That all the families have leaned into this as well.
For the next year, the regiment will continue training for its new bomb search role before heading to Afghanistan. But as the soldiers, along with their families, wave the Queen off today, they're also preparing for another task, carrying out searches here at home in the run-up to the 2012 Olympics.
Hiya guys, Gurkha 3 now. I haven't mirrored my phone, so my cap badge is above my right eye, if you're wondering. But that's just so we can see the Gurkhas as they march down Whitehall, face on, and obviously around the right way, with all the wording on their banners, flags, etc. So I'll turn you around now so you can have a little watch. That Union flag there has been signed by loads of the Gurkha people, and that's going pride of place. Hello brothers and sisters, namaste. Great to see you. And thank you all for your service.
You've got so many minutes, man.
Cool place, cool place. Say cheese! Gentlemen, how are you? Great to see you all. I'm surrounded by Gurkhas, that's not a good thing. Ladies? Hello sir, how are you? Good to see you all. I wish you the best of luck. We're on side with you. Well, once again, the veterans have brought Whitehall to a standstill. This time it's Gurkha veterans. I don't think anybody's going to take them on. Okay, we've just turned left now in a Horse Guards Avenue. Well, we're basically heading for the front door of the Ministry of Defence building now. It's Wednesday. So they're all in there. See if we can wake them up. Ministry of Defence, remember, are the ones that send our Gurkha soldiers off to war after it's been signed off by the British government. So it's about time the Ministry of Defence and the British government support our Gurkha people and give them the equal rights that they so much desire and they certainly deserve. They fight the same fight, but they don't get the same benefits. It's wrong. Namaste. And here's the Gurkha statue, war memorial to the Gurkhas. Directly opposite the Ministry of Defence main building entrance. So it takes pride of place. Perhaps they should come out one lunchtime instead of going to the pub. They should come over and actually read this. There's every war that they fought since 1816 to now. 2002. 1816, the first one. Right the way to 2002, which was Afghanistan. You have to remember, these Gurkha people, they're never above us, they're never below us, but they are always 100% by our side. And all we're asking is that they get the same rights as everybody else. That's the entrance to the MOD main building in there, and somebody in there has the power to give these great people equal rights. You can bet your life they're sat there drinking tea, not a care in the world. Right, officers, I'm not going to film you, you're right. Do you know if there's anybody in the Ministry of Defence today that's going to come out and even acknowledge that the Gurkhas are here?
It's a big building, unfortunately. You know, I don't know if they know you're coming or not, so I'm not very much doubted, to be honest.
They did know, but you'd thought somebody would just come out and say hello, wouldn't you?
Well, unfortunately, you know, they work in those departments, not me, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I know. No way in hospital, ain't what they found things. All right, brother. Thank you. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, another piss poor show. Performance from the Ministry of Defence there. Quick enough to call on these men when they need something sorting out. They won't even come and acknowledge the fact that they're here asking for equal rights. It disgusts me. So I think it's time for me to put pen to paper and write to them. Namaste, how are you, brother?
Boss, how are you?
Always well, mate, always well. Cheese. Fine looking body of men. As you can see, the Gurkha ladies are out in full support. Always support their men. Proud people, all of them. See from the taxi man there, flying a Soldier F flag. It's not bad, is it? going. says on there that the Gurkha soldier receives approximately 6 times less pension than the average Commonwealth soldier. Now, how can that be? When they do the same job but receive 1/6 of a pension. If that isn't human rights abuse in the 21st century, I don't know what is. Case for the Maverick Veteran to get on and sort things out. Hey boys, what do you reckon? You had a good day?
Good day.
Yeah? Happy day? Thank you for your service, my friend. How's that for patriotism? Retired Gurkha soldier with his Union flag hat. You're looking good there, brother.
Yeah, that's how.
You're looking well. Proud of you.
We want justice.
We do want justice. We're going to get it for you.
I'm Rafumi Dumanrai, GLC 18, course number 22. We just finished our jailbreak attack, and again we are going to mount for the next jailbreak attack, which is gonna be the commanded by my Namari Rifleman Consunda TV. I'm Rifleman Consular Tebe, course number 21 for this GLC. From onwards, I am the commander of our section. Today we are going to mount 6 deliberate section attack, and at this time the model is ready and I am preparing for my orders. Soon at 11:55 I am going to deliver them a section deliberate attack order, and we will mount after that, after my order.
You two will immediately come to our position.
Like shoot at this time, this far left, I will be here. My far left hand rifleman shooting from our unit.
Section Pachi! Our traffic fire.
You came to do this.
We're back to, we're in Parliament Square now. So, a little bit of a static protest now outside the House of Parliament, which is just across the road. So it's literally just banners, every piling in behind. We've got a big police following now all of a sudden, which is weird. And my last feed just cut off. So whether that's Fascist Book cutting me off, or whether the live feed had just timed out, I don't know. But proud people here today. They're making their little demonstration now. They're going to take a bit of a breather because some of these boys and girls are getting on a bit, you know. You know, they're nearly as old as me, some of these. So once they've had a rest, once they've had a break, all they're going to do is wander back up to Trafalgar Square. Now, This week I'm going to write a letter to the Ministry of Defence asking why they couldn't show their face today to acknowledge the fact that the Gurkhas were even outside the door. Probably won't do anything, but every bit of agitation helps. So I'll do that. At the same time, there's something going on the 1st of July with regard Gurkhas. I think they're being talked about maybe in the Houses of Parliament. So I'm going to investigate that and see what we can do to nudge it along. So, but when you think that they're getting a pension that's 1/6 the pension that I get, for example, that's absolutely disgraceful. Especially when they are so loyal and they up sticks, leave Nepal, join the British Army, probably never to see Nepal again, because many of them just don't go back. They try and settle here in the UK. And I think if they've served the country for 22 years, which they do, then I think they deserve to settle here. I don't know your thoughts, but Maverick Veteran says they deserve to stay here, so they should stay here. So I think that's all I've got to say today, really. It's been a good day. It's been a tough day for these because it's a lot of walking, a couple of miles or so, and when they were young and fit, walking for 2 weeks to get to a recruiting office probably didn't seem too bad to them. I had to go 2 miles on a bus, that was far enough for me. So, hats off to the Gurkhas. I've got a massive amount of respect for the Gurkhas and love them to bits. Alright, brother. Even all the... There's no malice here today. There's people over there, Brexiteers. There's people over there, the Ramoners. There's tree huggers. There's veterans. Nobody's got a bad word to say about the Gurkha. It's a common denominator, and perhaps we can use that common denominator to heal a few wounds in our country. I don't know. Maybe not. But we'll try. Because right now I'm up for trying anything. Until then, Maverick Veteran wishes you all the very best for the rest of the day. Don't be alone. If you need to talk, give me a call. If you don't want to talk to me, phone somebody else. But don't be alone. Don't suffer in silence. If you need anything even beyond today, I'm always here for you, you know that. Just give us a shout. Be lucky, stay safe. Love you all. This call sign is out.
It's a shame they have to do this.
Okay, finished?
Brilliant banner that.
Yeah, you like
Get your flag and get in
Yeah.
Slow march. Okay? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, especially the British veterans, thank you for joining your Gurkha veterans. We were there yesterday, and thank you for joining today. Thank you, British veterans. Today, approximately by 1 o'clock, we will be slowly marching down to the Gurkha statue, and we will be lying the wreath to respect our ancestors. After that, we will be making U-turn, joining the main road, and marching down to the Parliament Square again, and hopefully there we will have some other dignitaries, people to address us. I mean, they will speak few words. After that again, we'll be marching up to the 10 Downing Street, and we'll be gathering there. Maybe there will be some speeches as necessary. Then by 3 o'clock, we will be handing over the petitions of our grievances to the Honorable Prime Minister, at the Right Honorable Prime Minister, at 10 Downing Street. Hopefully, we will accomplish our program by 3:30, okay? Now, as we have got not many placards and banners, please, the banners got to be in the front, and the placards, and especially please those who are the bravest of the brave with many medals, they will have to be in the front. British veteran and Gurkhas are to be mixed up together, okay? So, we don't have any other security guidance. We'll be leading you. We'll be marching very, very slowly. Please, take care of your health, first thing, okay?
And also the RAF will march you. We're not used to marching, but we'll RAF are very slow.
Wait for the Land Rover. We need your helicopter then.
Thank you.
They'll get a bus.
Now, gentlemen, our secretary will give you some information and you speak few words. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, shall I hold you? We still have time. Now, the main thing is we are handing over the petition to the Prime Minister. I'm afraid we don't have any speaker. However, I will request Madam Sanmaya Gurung to read out the petition here because we will have difficulty to read out the petition down there. Would you come over? We should be reading out down there, but there will be lots of noise. Okay, now, Madam Shanmaya Gurung, wife of Gurkha veteran, Mr. Gopal Gurung, will read out what we are going to hand over to the Prime Minister. I think the front page will be enough because no one, everybody cannot hear. Okay? Anyway, the media can listen.
सबैले ध्यान दिएर सुन्दिनुहोस्
हल्ला नगर्नुहोस्
प्रधानमन्त्रीलाई ज्ञापन पत्र के लेखेर बुझाइएको छ भन्ने बारेमा उहाँले पढेर सुनाउनुहुन्छ एकदम शान्त वातावरणमा बस्दिनु होला धन्यवाद
Right Honorable Theresa May, MP, Prime Minister, 10 Downing Street, London. Dear Prime Minister, read Historic Gurkha Grievances, 29 April 2019. I refer to the joint technical report submitted to you on 22nd March 2018. It has been more than 13 months, but our grievances have not been addressed till now. The recent announcement of nominal pension hike has made us further disappointed because it is a huge disregard to our demands of justice, fairness, and equality. This is totally unacceptable to all the Gurkha veterans who have been badly discriminated for ages. It is complete violation of the tripartite agreement of the 9th of November 1947, Article 1 of the Charter of the United Nations of 1945, Human Rights Act 1998, Race Relations Act 1976. The issues have clearly proved detrimental to the interest and the dignity of the Nepalese government as well. We have been expecting a concrete response from your government at the earliest. Our immediate demand is to form a high-level government dialogue committee between the two governments by or well before 1st July 2019. This is a matter of fairness, dignity, and respect of all the Nepalese people, not just the Gurkha veterans who are the victims. It is a humble request from the people of Nepal to address our demands by forming a government dialogue committee as soon as possible. The ultimatum letter submitted to you again attests herewith for your immediate action. We do not like to see UK's good image tarnished in the global arena because of this matter. Your cooperation and assistance on it are appreciated. Yours sincerely, Candace Rai, Campaign Director, CC, the Embassy of Nepal, London, UK.
Thank you.
Thank you.
लो अब यो 3 बजे मात्रै बुझाइने छ यसको सार तपाईहरुले बुझिसक्नु भयो होला अहिले गोर्खालीको प्रमुख माग भनेको हाम्रो 13 वटा मागहरु छ 13 वटा मागमा एउटा मात्रै पूरा भएको छ यो भनेको हामीले स्टर्लिङ पाउन्डमा हाम्रो पेन्सन नेपालमा पाउने छौं त्यो भन्दा बाहेक अरु सबै अधुरा छन् ती कुराहरु हामी जति सक्दो छिटो होइन जुलाईको 1 तारिख भित्रमा ब्रिटिश र नेपाल सरकारले हाई लेभल मन्त्री स्तरीय वार्ता कमिटी गठन गरेर यो समस्यालाई छिटो भन्दा छिटो समस्या समाधान गरिनुपर्छ होइन भने हामी जुलाई 1 देखि उपरान्त हामीले सशक्त आन्दोलन गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ त्यसमा हाम्रो क्षमताले भ्याएअनुसार हुन सक्छ हामी भोकहडताल पनि जान सक्छौं हुन सक्छ हामीले गोर्खा भर्तीलाई पनि केही समयको लागि हाम्रो माग पूरा नभइन्जेलसम्मको लागि हामीले गोर्खा भर्तीलाई रोक्ने छौं यो हाम्रो चाहना होइन यो सम्पूर्ण गोर्खालीको चाहना हो तपाईहरुको चाहना हो कि होइन त्यसले गर्दा यो कुरा नेपाल र ब्रिटिश सरकारले बुझेर जुलाई 1 भित्रमा हाम्रा सबै दुःखहरु सुनेर बुझेर ऐतिहासिक अन्यायमा हामीलाई न्याय दिनुपर्छ भन्ने यो ज्ञापन पत्रको आशय हो र आदरणीय महानुभावहरु भरै पनि अरु डिग्नेटरीजहरुले बोल्लान् ठूला मान्छेहरु आए भने होइन भने अब हामी शान्त भएर कति बज्यो पाउने अझै 15 मिनट छ यसमा
त्यो तलपट्टि गएर स्पिड ब्रेक भएको गर्दा मान्छे कन्फ्युज हुन्छ एकैछिन तलबाट फर्केर आएर यस्तै गर्नुपर्छ
एकछिन तपाईँ बस्नु आज यहाँ हाम्रो साथीहरू गोरा साथीहरू साउथ हाम्पटनबाट पनि आउनु भएको छ भने कोही योक्सरबाट आउनु भएको छ र आज यहाँहरूको अगाडि हामी युके नेपालका संयोजक सन्तोष सलङजी हुनुहुन्छ हात उठाउनुहोस् हाम्रो अभियान त खै ताली दिनु भएन त हाम्रो कार्यवाहक अहिलेको संयोजक हाम्रो टक बहादुर गुरुङजी हुनुहुन्छ हाम्रो एडभाइजर मेजर मान बहादुर कहाँ हुनुहुन्छ ल एडभाइजर प्रेम गुरुङ कहाँ हुनुहुन्छ प्रेम गुरुङ हाम्रो महासचिव बहिनी शैलेन्द्र बहिनी कहाँ हुनुहुन्छ हात उठाउनुहोस् र सबैलाई धन्यवाद मिडियाहरूलाई र आज एकजना मान्छे हाम्रो अगाडि हुनुहुन्छ यो आन्दोलनको लागि आफ्नो पैसा खर्च गरेर हामीलाई अल्लोसटबाट स्पोन्सर गरिदिनु हुने भावी हाम्रो एनआरएनका अध्यक्ष शेर विश्वकर्मा हुनुहुन्छ कहाँ हुनुहुन्छ सेम सुनहारजी हुनुहुन्छ उहाँलाई साथ दिने रात दिन खटिने हाम्रो मेरो नम्बरी भनेर होइन मलाई सधैँ साथ दिने क्याप्टेन राजु गुरुङ कहाँ हुनुहुन्छ सबैको नाम दिएर म सक्दिनँ सिनियर महानुभावहरूलाई हामी सबै सत्याग्रह समितिको तर्फबाट सलाम छ हजुर है मैले नै गरेँ तपाईँहरूलाई अब हामी करिब 4 लाइनमा मात्रै हिँड्ने 4 लाइनमा भेडा बाख्रा जस्तो होइन 4 लाइनमा के अरे अगाडि यो मेडलवाला र ब्यानरहरू अगाडि जान्छ अनि 4 जनाको लाइन लाग्ने 4 होइन 5 गरौँ 5
साप पनि अगाडि आउनु
अनि मिसिएर हिँड्ने त्यो ब्यानरवाला ल ब्यानरवाला आउनुहोस् सबभन्दा त्यो ब्यानर अगाडि आउनुहोस् ब्यानर अगाडि फर्ड ल ब्यानरवाला पहिला अरू होइन है ब्यानर
World War I soldier having a memorial service in Midway.
Thank you. Yeah, okay.
ल त्यो ब्यानरलाई सिधा समाएर गर्नु बराबर बराबर हो त्यसरी तल गएपछि बाटोमा यति फराकिलो बाटो हुँदैन तपाईँहरू चाहिँ त्यो ब्यानरको पछाडि होइन त्यस्तो अगाडि आउनुहोस् अगाडि तपाईँ अब अरू बिचमा मान्छे ब्यानर बिचमा नि राखेको यत्रो ब्यानर
You won't get through. You won't get through.
अलिक अगाडि आउनुहोस् Right, so guys, they're now getting ready to march down to Parliament Square. Our banner's in there, it's brilliant. Because we do support them like they supported us, so fair play to the Gurkhas. So yeah, let's follow them down to Parliament Square now. And fair play. तपाईहरु अगाडिको अथवा अगाडि हजुर मेडल वाला लगाएर राख्नु
but receive very unequal benefit.